Every year I try to grow as a player and not get stuck in a rut. I try to improve my game in every way possible. You can overcome anything, if only you love something enough. You have to fight to achieve your dreams. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it. I start early and I stay late, day after day, year after year. It took me 17 years and 114 days to become an overnight success. My motivation comes from playing the game I love. It takes sacrifice as well as talent. The day you think there is no improvements to be made is a sad one for any player. My ambition is always to get better and better. I have fun like a child in the street. When the day comes when I'm not enjoying it, I will leave football. The best decisions aren't made with your mind, but with your instincts. I still have a lot of room for improvement. For example, I want to shoot equally well with both feet. Many years ago when I first started my career, Maradona told me to enjoy and play as you know, and that stayed with me ever since and is the best advice I've been given. I don't need the best hairstyle or the best body. Just give me a ball at my feet and I'll show you what I can do. Whether it's a friendly match, or for points, or a final, or any game, I play the same. I'm always trying to be my best, first for my team, for myself, for the fans, and to try and win. I like to score goals, but I also like to have friends among the people I have played with. I try to use pressure to help me in every game. Pressure helps me do things to the best of my ability. I like it. I don't feel pressure, quite the contrary, because I always enjoy what I'm doing, and that's playing football. I am a normal person. I have the same life as any human being. When I finish playing, doing my work, I have my family, my friends, and I live like any other person. If I hadn't had support, I wouldn't have been able to fulfill my dreams. In football, as in watchmaking, talent and elegance mean nothing without rigor and precision. I have fun like a child in the street. When the day comes when I'm not enjoying it, I've always really just liked football, and I've always devoted a lot of time to it. When I was a kid, my friends would call me to go out with them, but I would stay home because I had practice the next day. Every time I start a year, I start with the objective of trying to achieve everything, without comparing it to how I've done in other seasons. Money is not a motivating factor. Money doesn't thrill me or make me play better because there are benefits to being wealthy. I'm just happy with the ball at my feet. My motivation comes from playing the game I love. If I wasn't paid to be a professional footballer, I would willingly play for nothing. Sometimes, you have to accept you can't win all the time. Before, if I lost or did something wrong, I didn't talk to anyone for 3 or 4 days until it passed. Now, I come home after a game, I see my son, and everything is all right. When the year starts, the objective is to win it all with the team. Personal records are secondary. Being a bit famous now gives me the opportunity to help people who really need it, especially children. Something deep in my character allows me to take the hits and get on with trying to win. I'm always proudest whenever I've been part of a trophy-winning team. Lifting a title makes me feel so happy because it's what I want to do in football, be successful. I never had any problems with my height. I was always the smallest kid, at school, and in my teams. My style of play has always been the same. I never tried to develop a specific style. From very young I just played this way. I would pass on to any young player to enjoy your football. Play your football as you want to play the game, try and enjoy it and make the most of it. I'm lucky to be part of a team who helped to make me look good, and they deserve as much of the credit for my success as I do for the hard work we have all put in on the training ground. From the age of 3, I played every day, morning, afternoon and night. I go out and do the best I can in each game, and I don't think about the fouls other players will commit or whether I might be injured. It only does you harm to worry about those things. Give the opponents more than one reason to stare at your feet. Being a bit famous now gives me the opportunity to help people who really need it, especially children. I think my desire to always get better, to always want more, to always be my top critic, and accepting the good and the bad is a trait that accounts for my success. Fatherhood changes you completely. If things didn't go my way before, I became withdrawn and didn't want to see or listen to anyone. Now, when I arrive home, I see my son and everything is okay. He's the most important thing to me now. In football as in watchmaking, talent and elegance mean nothing without rigor and precision. You cannot allow your desire to be a winner to be diminished by achieving success before, and I believe there is room for improvement in every sportsman. You have got to love the game. I want to concentrate on winning things with Barcelona and Argentina. Then if people want to say nice things about me when I have retired, great. Right now, I need to concentrate on being part of a team, not just on me. I know how important it is to have a helping hand. In my childhood I had difficult times because of hormonal problems. If I hadn't had support, I wouldn't have been able to fulfill my dreams. Goals are only important if they win games. A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of a sheep. I always thought about carrying on training and working, chasing my dream. One of the Arsenal players came up to me afterwards and said it had been an honor to be on the same pitch as me. I thought, my God, that is a great thing to say when your team has just lost. Motivation is not something I struggle with. I love playing football, I love being in training. Being a bit famous now gives me the opportunity to help people who really need it, especially children.